The disgraced South Carolina lawyer on trial for the murder of his wife and son is heating up, and for the first time we hear audio now from the night of the shooting with Alex Murdaugh and his investigators. Fox's Mills Hayes is live for us in Walterboro tonight. And Mills, how's the jury reacting to all of this?
Well, Tim, I will correct you. It's actually Walterboro, but the jury is reacting by being engaged, and at some points a little tired because these are long days and this is a lot of evidence that they're having to work through, but they are leaned in, engaged, and really paying attention to what those witnesses are saying and showing from the night of the murders. And it's not just the jury that's here. There are people from all across the state and people from this town that are coming into the courtroom and watching it live. On June 7, 2021, Paul and Maggie Murdaugh are shot and killed near their dog kennels, a short drive from the main house. Alex Murdaugh calls 911 at 10:06 at night.
I ran over to Maggie. Actually, I think I tried to turn Paul over first.
Murdaugh tells investigators the night of the shooting he tries to check his wife and son for a heartbeat, too.
Did you see what appeared to be blood on Alex Murdaugh's hands?
I did not.
On his arm?
No.
On his shirt?
None.
On his shorts?
No.
State prosecutors seem to be trying to show Murdaugh changed clothes after the murders. Murdaugh's defense attorneys tried to cast doubt on this. Attorney Eric Bland represents victims of Murdaugh's financial crimes.
I think they're going to be able to show there was a change of clothes. I think they're going to be able to show that we know of that there was a blue jacket that had gunshot residue that was taken to his mother's 3 days after the June 7th murders.
Murdaugh once again brought up the 2019 boat crash that killed a 19-year-old girl.
My son Paul was in a boat wreck. He was charged with being arrested for being the driver. He's been punched and hit and just attacked a lot.
Other than being assaulted, has he received any direct threats related to the boat accident?
Oh, yes.
Something Bland found interesting.
If my son, his life was threatened, the first phone call I would make would be to the police and go on record, my son's life is being threatened. So I think it's going to be interesting to see if he ever made any of those phone calls, or Paul did, to report.
And I was in the courtroom today. I was actually sitting 2 rows behind the Murdaugh family, and that was their Murdaugh's surviving son, Buster, and his brother, John Marvin. They were at times whispering to each other during the witness testimony. Those 2 are on the witness list to testify, so we should be hearing from them at some point. And the trial will start back up again on Monday, 9:30. In Walterboro, Mills Hayes, Fox 9.